Germany has just gone through a major political shift and history is repeating itself. Just like in 1949 and 1990, Germany is divided again. But this time it's not about borders, it's about politics, immigration, and jobs. If you are planning to study, work, or move to Germany, this could be your biggest opportunity yet. But you need to act fast. You need to know what's happening around you, how it affects you, and why this could be the best time or the last time to move to Germany. Hit the like button and share this video with anyone thinking about studying or working in Germany. Germany held its federal elections and the voter turnout hit a record-breaking 83.5%, the highest since 1990s. This shows how important this election was for the country. The biggest news: the CDU and CSU led party by Friedrich Merz has won. But what does that actually mean for you as an international student or job seeker? Germany has been through many changes in history, but there is a pattern. Every few decades, we see a political division. Let's look at the past. In 1949, Germany's first split after World War II. Germany was divided into two parts. One was West Germany, which was democratic and supported by the USA. The other was East Germany, which was communist and controlled by the Soviet Union. People in East Germany had fewer freedoms and fewer jobs. In 1961, the Berlin Wall was built. This wall stopped people from escaping from East Germany to the West. This division lasted for almost 30 years. In 1990, German reunites. In 1989, something incredible happened. The Berlin Wall came down. Germany became one country again on October 3rd, 1990. People were celebrating, but even though Germany was united on the map, the economy and the culture of East and West Germany were still different. In 2025, Germany is politically divided again. This time there is no Berlin Wall, but Germany is split in a different way. It is now divided between political ideologies. In West Germany, people support a modern global Germany. They vote for parties like CDU, SPD, and the Greens. In East Germany, people are voting for right-wing parties like AfD, which is against immigration. The election results show how a clear divide it is. This will have a big impact on immigration, student visas, and job opportunities. Now understand the pattern. Germany splits when big power fights over control, like in 1949 US versus Soviet Union. Germany reunites when people demand change, like 1990s fall of communism. And Germany splits again when people feel divided politically, that is 2025 West versus East ideologies. The 2025 German election results are in. Here's how the parties perform. The CDU CSU party, which is conservative and pro-business, won 208 seats. The AfD party, which is far right and anti-immigration, won 158 seats. The SPD party, which is center left and student friendly, won 120 seats. The Green Party, which supports immigration and sustainability, won 85 seats. And the Left Party, which focuses on social welfare, won 64 seats. But here's the problem: no single party has a majority. This means they must form a coalition government. The most likely coalition will be between CDU, SPD, and the Greens. The mix of three different parties means there will be constant debates on policies that affect students and workers. Now let's talk about what really matters. How will this election affect international students? First, student visas will remain open for now. The CDU CSU supports international education. The SPD and the Greens wants to make student visas easier. This means there will be no major restrictions on student visas. Visa processing for skilled students might become faster. There could be more post-study work opportunities, more jobs and internships for international students. Germany has a huge demand for skilled workers. If you are studying IT, engineering, healthcare, or businesses, this is a great news for you. The new government is likely to make work permits for students easier. There will also be more internship opportunities, and the chances of getting a full-time jobs after graduation will be higher. And number 3, more scholarships and educational fundings. The SPDs and the Greens support affordable education. This could mean more DART scholarships, no tuition fees for public universities, and more research and funding opportunities for students. The most important, number 4, is what about immigration restrictions? The far right AfD gained some seats in the election. They want to make immigration more difficult. However, they are not part of the ruling government. This means that for now, Germany will remain open for all international students and skilled workers, but if political pressure increases in the parliament, visa rules could change in the future. Why now is the best time to move to Germany? Now let's talk about why this is the best time. First, Germany offers world-class education for free at low cost. Germany has some of the best universities in the world, and public universities have almost no tuition fee. This means you could get a top ranked degree. There are high paying jobs and career growth opportunities. Germany is actively looking for skilled professionalism. If you have a degree in STEM, business or healthcare, you have a high chance of getting a great job with high salary. From beautiful cities to rich histories and amazing culture, Germany is one of the best places for international students or professionals if they want to settle for a long term. So what are you waiting for? This is your moment. Apply now while the rules are still in your favor. Tag a friend who is planning to study or work in Germany. Share this video now. Subscribe for more updates on studying, working and living in Germany. And see you guys in next video. Ciao.